Lore Master Jito here. I'm the librarian of Azeroth, and I'm bringing you the lore straight from the books. Today we're down in the Kareshi archive reading Coins, an Oath we Exchange. This book is part of the Secrets of the Kareshi achievement in 11.2. It's located just on the steps to the south of the Tazavesh Inn and is found on the Cartel Concierge counter. This dense ledger contains the foundational economic history by Aromatic on the history of coins, debt, credit, and the philosophical underpinnings of the Kareshi monetary policy circa 238 BD, before Dimensius. The idea that the coin replaced the practice of barter, a story often used to show progression from pre-Menusa civilization to our current modern multi-state economies, is entirely an invention of previous writers and has no basis in history or archaeology. This is not to say that the ancient Kareshi did not barter, but the story of an economic system based on trading a livestock animal for an equivalent amount of grain as an early form of economic system was just made up, giving no thought to the issues of valuation mismatch, standardization problems, and the varying inefficiencies and labor introduced into the process of determining value for this supposed process. Previous authors created this fiction out of whole cloth precisely because it was ridiculous. They wanted to portray our ancestors as foolish and ignorant, and our modern-day systems as wise and natural. A coin is not the physical embodiment of livestock or grain. It is the embodiment of an oath. Putting aside the reverence of Kareshi, and with apologies to my childhood instructor, Oracle Bamush, I never did memorize those sacred poems. The coin is an element of our concept of the exchange because it combines two of the three elements. Many radical students may assert that a coin will also equate to death, but this is a treatise on economics, and I am only willing to go so far in my heresies. Setting religion aside, oaths tie us to promises we make to others in society, to our families and peers, and to other members of our community. As societies grow larger, keeping track of these sacred promises becomes difficult. This is not necessary for more personal or spiritual oaths. I need not inform the residents of Tazavesh that I have fulfilled my vow to take a daily constitutional to improve my health. But as our societies grow larger, the web of obligations becomes more elaborate. The debts we owe or call in grow ever more complex to record. My long-winded ledgers may have value to scholars of the exchange, but little value to the farmer of grain or the rancher of livestock in the wilds. Does my oath to finish this very tome hold value to them? Is that equivalent to their oath to feed the community? How do we compare the value of such disparate oaths? Coin. It is the record of my oath to my publisher to put my thoughts in order and publish before the end of the calendar year, or the oath of the rancher that the meat of their livestock will be slaughtered, dressed, and fresh in the market, or a technomancer's oath to bind the essence of flame within the runed slate so that I can heat my tea in the afternoon. Different oaths, often abstract, but more important and valuable not for their physical value, but because they fulfill the oaths we have made, the story of our professions, and contribute in some way to the community at large. This is why the oracles of Kareshi view the coin in the same category as death and rebirth. All of them are grand acts of transmutation. And that was Coins, an Oath We Exchange, one of 10 new books on the Shattered Planet. Let me know your thoughts on the lore we uncovered today in the comments below. If you're craving more lore, here's a few recommendations from the collection to browse. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to activate your library card and check out more books with me, the Librarian of Azeroth. Thanks for watching.